Hello, Hyperlinkers. Welcome to the Etheria Final Test Direct. I'm your host, Mary.
Hi, everyone. I'm Michael.
Today, we're giving you the inside scoop on the upcoming official launch of Etheria. Michael and I will walk you through all the exciting features this version has to offer. Michael wants to give everyone a quick overview of what Etheria is all about.
Absolutely. Etheria is an urban supernatural strategy RPG with a turn-based combat system that really stands out. We've taken classic turn-based gameplay and mixed it with deep strategic elements and open exploration, creating something that feels fresh and exciting. The flexibility in battles is incredible. You can create so many different team combinations based on each Animus's unique abilities. Also, you can control the action in real time, commanding the moves exactly when you want them. When you pull off those perfect skill synergies to defeat a tough opponent, that feeling is amazing.
That sounds amazing. Plus, it's fully cross-platform on PC, iOS, and Android, so you can play whenever and wherever you want. We've got a lot to cover today about what makes Etheria special, but first, let's check out the preview video.
世界を滅ぼす最悪を避けるため、神はほぼすべての力を尽くし、自分の身を最悪から守る神の国を作った。
俺には力が必要だ。彼らは俺に力をくれる。それだけのことだ。
まさか最高レベルの緊急遮断が発生してるなんて。まずいな、数が多すぎる。
近づかないで。
傑作の誕生を見届けるまたとない機会だ。お前運がいいな。
彼は少しずつ思い出している。お前らを粛清してやる。
決められるからな。
炎は全ての罪を燃やし尽くす。
裁きを受けるがいい。
私ならできるはず。さらにパーフェクトに。
そのステマを省く。
こいつはイカれてる。即戦即決だ。奴らの思い通りにはさせない。
貴様らの時間をいただくとしようか。
外からの支援は頼れない。私を楽しませなさい。
お前たちには重要な役割を与えてやろう。どうして裏切った？
And did you all catch it? The PV just released the official release date, June 5th.
That's right. Pre-registration for the official launch is now open on all major app stores. You can also head to the Etheria website to pre-register for your preferred platform. The best part? Pre-register now and you'll get exclusive rewards.
For hyperlinkers in regions where this test isn't available yet, don't worry. We're working hard to bring the release to your areas too. Stay tuned for updates. To ensure everyone has the best experience at launch, we're running a paid test on May 8th. This test will include payment features with a special bonus. Any purchases made during the test will come with multiple rebates at the official launch. Check our social channels for all the rebate details. Now that we've covered the test dates, let's look at what's coming up in today's Direct.
In the first part, Mary and I will introduce what Etheria is all about. We'll show you all the exciting content coming at launch. Plus, we'll reveal brand new gameplay features that haven't appeared in any previous tests.
After that, we have a special segment lined up for you. Our community manager, Chris, will host a Hyperlink conference. He'll be joined by content creators and Etheria's game director to explore the game and share all the exciting in-game events planned for the official launch. All right, let's dive right in. First up, Michael, what's the main storyline and background of Etheria?
The story of Etheria is set in a future where humanity faces civilization collapse. To survive, people transfer their consciousness into a virtual world called Etheria, where they live alongside Animus, beings who wield the power of Anima. For a time, everyone coexisted peacefully, but then a disaster known as Genesis began to corrupt the Animus. They turned violent, putting human lives at risk. To fight back, the Union was formed. As a hyperlinker, you'll enter Etheria to cleanse the Genesis and restore balance to this fractured world.
Wow, so Etheria's story takes place in a sci-fi post-apocalyptic setting. It's so unique and immersive.
Absolutely. Now, let's jump right into the game and check out the actual gameplay. When you start the game, the first thing you'll experience is the main character's home. The interface is designed to feel like a cozy living space. But outside, you'll see a bleak, snowy landscape, reminding you that the real world is still trapped in the aftermath of the apocalypse.
I love the contrast of having a cozy home away from the freezing and desolate world. It creates such a comforting vibe.
Same here. The main character's home isn't just cozy, it's also functional. You can use the workbench to develop and upgrade your Animus. Browse the archives with the Chaco Ring. Access other helpful features. The big TV in front of you lets you perform hyperlink summons to bring a new Animus to your team. Also, you can quickly jump to any function using the shortcut bar. Most importantly, as a hyperlinker, you use the hyperlink device at home to dive into and explore the world of Etheria.
Looks like the real excitement is just ahead. After all, the heart of the adventure happens in the virtual world of Etheria.
That's right. In the main storyline, as a hyperlinker, you can explore sandbox-style levels in your virtual world. You'll team up with your partner Maggie and other Animus to take on challenges together. We built Etheria using Unreal Engine, which let us create these gorgeous game environments and characters. The main story features high-quality cinematic scenes that really pull you into the world as you explore and uncover its secrets.
Those scenes are absolutely mind-blowing. I can't wait to see what kind of story will unfold.
For hyperlinkers who want to focus on efficiency, you can speed up the story by holding down the fast-forward button or even skip scenes altogether. While exploring, you can take out weaker enemies with stealth attacks. But for the tough ones, you'll need to face them head-on. Combat in Etheria uses a turn-based system where your Animus' speed determines who acts first. Skills don't use up resources, but they do have cooldowns. When you're up against powerful enemies, you'll really need to think about your strategy.
From what you're saying, it sounds like combat in Etheria really makes you think strategically. So Michael, what's your advice for new players? How should they put together their team of Animus?
It's honestly not as complicated as it sounds, and it's super fun. Let me break down how combat and team building work. Early in the story, you'll already have access to a strong team. During the prologue, Maggie introduces you to 4 powerful Animuses from the Union, so you're set up for success right away. You'll meet Gray, who boosts critical damage, Chachi, who can stun enemies and help teammates, Dorothy, who keeps everyone healed up, and SSR Animus Leon, who deals massive damage. These 4 make an awesome, well-rounded team that can handle most early challenges. They're perfect for farming equipment dungeons and other early game content. Leon especially stands out with her incredible damage output. She'll carry you until you build more specialized teams. You'll probably see her dominating PvP matches too. Players love her.
It's obvious each Animus has their own role in battle. Winning comes down to finding the right combinations and strategies. Michael, can you tell us about some other Animus units and what makes them cool?
For sure. Each Animus in Etheria has been carefully designed, and when we launch on June 5th, you'll get to meet even more new characters. Let me give you a quick preview of the 5 new Animus coming at launch on June 5th. Real Mocha, the Union sweetheart, a tiny sugar-loving girl who loves the spotlight. Rosa, who's ruthless and pretty intimidating. Tsukiyomi, the top student council president at 13th District High School. Born, one of Astral Union's 3 CEOs who hides a sharp mind behind a friendly face. And Mia, who's super energetic and always looking on the bright side.
Sounds like each Animus brings something totally unique to the table. As a player, you'll need to think about which ones to level up based on what challenges you're facing.
And that's not all. There are over 50 Animus waiting for you in the game. Don't worry about running out of resources early on either. Through various game modes, you'll be able to earn plenty of summoning resources to build your dream team.
Oh, and speaking of the big TV we mentioned earlier, it's not just for show. You can use it to summon new Animus companions. But is there more you can tell us about how summoning works, Michael?
Absolutely. We just introduced 5 new SSR Animuses who will be joining the summon pool over time. But there's one more exciting addition, Freya, a brand new SSR who will debut as the first featured character when the game officially launches. Let's check out this short battle preview to see her in action.
一緒に夢へ入りたいの？言っておくけど、夢の中って危険なのよ。会えて嬉しいわ。もう夢の中で出会っているかもしれないけど。
Skill 1. Freya deals 2 instances of damage to a single enemy. The first instance can apply 1 stack of Dreamlight to a random ally, while the second has a chance to apply Nightmare to the target enemy for 1 turn. Dreamlike allows teammates to consume 1 stack of Nightmare and trigger Purify when a debuff is applied during their subsequent actions, lasting for 2 turns. When an enemy affected by Nightmare is attacked, Freya's ally will recover some of her health. Freya's exclusive passive: when an ally receives a buff, their action progress increases by a certain amount. When an enemy gets a debuff, their action progress decreases by a certain amount. Skill 2. Freya grants all allies Defense Up and 2 stacks of Dreamlike for 2 turns. Ultimate skill: Freya grants all allies Attack Up for 2 turns, attacks all enemies, and deals 4 instances of massive damage, each with a chance to apply Nightmare for 1 turn. Freya possesses a variety of unique effects. Dreamlike provides allies with a continuous cleansing effect, while Nightmare causes allies to restore their HP when they attack enemies. Her exclusive passive allows allies to gain action progress when buffed, and reduces enemy action progress when debuffed. With the ability to grant both Attack Up and Defense Up, she can simultaneously enhance her team's offensive and defensive capabilities. By weaving her distinct abilities, Freya provides exceptional team utility through support and action progress manipulation. While damaging enemies, she impedes their actions through debuffs and turn meter reduction. Her capacity to enhance attack and defense parameters makes her an incredibly versatile support Animus, enabling her team to triumph over even the most formidable adversaries with a strategic advantage.
Wow, Freya looks amazing. As the first new SSR after launch, she definitely has both the style and power to back it up. But honestly, my luck with these games hasn't been great lately. I'm worried I won't be able to pull her when the game goes live.
Don't worry about it, Mary. Freya will be available through a limited time featured summon, and this banner has a special feature everyone should know about. In this pool, your chances of getting Freya are significantly higher. Plus, you only need 100 crystals per pull, and there's no 50-50 chance involved. When you sub in your first SSR, it's guaranteed to be Freya.
Will all future limited time pools for new SSR Animus work the same way?
Yes, we've designed it this way to make sure every player can guarantee their favorite Animus by investing a specific amount of resources.
That's awesome! Besides the limited time summon for new characters, are there other types of summons in Etheria?
Definitely. To welcome new players to Etheria, we've prepared 1 beginner exclusive summons. Guarantees an SSR only 40 pulls, and during the official launch, we'll also have a rate-up summon for the fan favorite SSR Animus Messiah. If you're a fan, don't miss your chance to add him to your team.
Now that we've covered the new Animus, let's remember, their strength also depends on how you build and develop them. So let's check out Etheria's unique progression system and see how you can power up your team.
In the Animus development interface, you can use upgrade materials to boost your character's level and star rating. Here's the cool part. Every Animus, regardless of rarity, can be upgraded to a maximum of 6 stars and level 50. You can also enhance their potential, upgrade skills, and use duplicate shadow prints for quality upgrades. Beyond leveling up your Animus, Etheria also has a unique matrix system for equipment. By combining matrix points for modules and shells, you can activate powerful matrix effects once you meet certain conditions. These matrix effects can give your Animus huge stat boosts. For example, if your main damage dealer relies on critical hits, you can maximize their potential by equipping 3 crit-related skills, just like in this demo. Right now, there are 21 different matrix effects in the game, offering boosts to stats like attack, defense, crit damage, healing, speed, and more. On top of that, there are 6 specialized matrix effects that need specific combinations of modules and shells, each contributing 6 points to activate.
Wait, Michael, that's a lot to process. Let's break it down step by step. First, can you tell us more about these modules you mentioned?
Sure thing. The module system gives players tons of customization options. The 3 modules on the left have fixed primary attributes, while the 3 on the right can be equipped with any primary attribute, including those with specialized matrix effects we just talked about. Plus, modules can be upgraded to randomly unblock additional secondary attributes for even more stat boosts.
Got it! So the module system offers lots of flexibility for customizing builds. But where do we actually get these modules?
You can earn modules by challenging 3 unique bosses in Threshold mode, each with 14 difficulty levels. Different bosses drop different modules, and the higher the difficulty, the better modules you'll get. That's great! And here's a cool feature. After beating a boss at a certain difficulty, you'll unlock continuous battles based on your star rating. During these battles, you can minimize the combat screen and check out other parts of the game while the fights run in the background. When they're done, just claim your rewards. Being able to AFK farm is super convenient. Now, besides modules, we also mentioned needing shells to complete the matrix setup. Mary, want to explain more about the shells?
Absolutely. What exactly are shells in Etheria?
Shells are basically companions or pets, and each one has unique skills. Some shells actively attack enemies while others provide stat boosts to your Animus. Different types of shells have different abilities, and they can be upgraded to unlock stronger skills and passive effects. You can also use material reconstruction to refine the passive effects for better results. You can get shells by taking on Grim Pursuit mode, where 10 unique bosses are waiting to be challenged. Before jumping into battle, you can check the boss details page or the archive to see which shells or modules drop from each stage. That way, you can target exactly what you need. By the way, Etheria also has a super convenient loadout feature. You can save your favorite equipment setups in the development interface and load them whenever you need. Plus, you can unequip everything with just one click. Super handy. Alright, now that we've covered the basics of gameplay and character progression, I think you've got a good idea of what Etheria is all about. Let's take a short break.
Yes, and before we go, just a quick reminder, Etheria officially launches on June 5th, and pre-registration is now open on all major game stores. Head over to the official Etheria website and pre-register for your platform of choice to snag some exclusive rewards. When the game officially launches, you can use the redeem code on your screen to get Anima prototypes, so be sure to grab a screenshot. And don't forget, during the final test phase, you can also use redeem codes for even more Anima prototypes, so stay tuned! Now sit back and enjoy this exciting teaser video. After this, we'll dive into more of Etheria's gameplay features.
See you in a bit.
砕かれた夢が叫んでいる。シュガー、アグー、出番だよ。
せいぜいあがくのね。これからが本番よ。みんな本気で行くぞ。
兄ちゃん、一緒に頑張ろうね。
Welcome back to the Etheria official launch direct. Next up, we're diving into the game's rich and varied gameplay modes.
That's right. Etheria has even more exciting modes waiting for you. In the Trial Challenge, there are 4 unique challenge modes, each with its own gameplay style and special rewards. Then there's Animus Echoes, which features a variety of side stages centered around each Animus you can recruit. Clearing these stages rewards you with tons of goodies. Summon vouchers, upgrade materials, and even avatars and other cosmetic items for your characters. Don't forget about Phantom Theater, a multiplayer challenge where 2 hyperlinkers team up with 3 squads to take down powerful bosses. The higher your battle rating, the better your rewards, and they reset weekly, so there's always something to work toward. Deep within Etheria lies the Abyss of Decay, known as Ember. Hyperlinkers are sent to explore this mysterious space in Ember Exploration mode. This mode features 42 sequential areas where you'll tackle exploration challenges and battle various bosses. In these areas, you'll encounter consciousness corridors that require sandbox-style exploration, mine rifts where you'll face specific Animus teams, and Memory Abyss where you'll challenge fully powered bosses with enhanced skills. As you explore, you'll earn Laybot supply points to exchange for rewards at the supply hub. Finally, there's the challenging Ethernet Rally, where you'll build 3 Animus teams starting from different locations. You'll tackle various stages to collect loot, upgrade its quality through nodes, and ultimately defeat all the bosses for high-quality rewards.
Wow, there's so much variety! From Animus Echoes, where you can dive into characters' backstories, to the high difficulty challenges of Ember and Ethernet Rally. The gameplay is challenging but super rewarding.
To make sure Etheria offers plenty of depth, we've also added limited time event modes alongside the 4 fixed modes in Trial Challenge. These rotating events are fun, easy to jump into, and packed with great rewards. The Cubic Game is a mode where you use magical cards on randomly generated numbered discs to adjust the difficulty, effects, and rewards of each stage. At Lily's Magic Divination Shop, you'll get cubic boards of varying difficulties and use random cards to enhance elements like bosses and rewards. Strategically place your cards to target the rewards you want and then take on the bosses to claim them. Then there's Champion's Call, a prediction event where teams from major Etheria factions compete in the arena. During the event, you'll predict which team will win the championship. Guess correctly and you'll earn even better rewards. These 2 limited time events will kick off with the official launch, and we'll keep adding more exciting ones in the future.
This all sounds amazing. After hearing about so many fun and diverse gameplay features, I'm really looking forward to the official launch. So, Michael, for new players like me, what's the best way to quickly get the hang of the game and start enjoying everything it offers?
Don't worry, Mary. We've definitely thought about new players. We know it can feel overwhelming with so much to do, so we've made sure there's plenty of guidance to help everyone get started. In Etheria, we've prepared a series of hyperlink charters. By following the prompts in these charters, you'll gradually learn the ins and outs of the game while earning some awesome rewards along the way. Plus, the powerful starter Animus Leon can carry you all the way into the late game. The hyperlink charter includes exclusive quests for Leon, and completing them will get you tons of upgrade materials, including Leon's anima, which helps you power her up quickly. And that's not all. Outside of the game, we've teamed up with the famous strategy site Hell Hades to create a dedicated Etheria page. The folks at Hell Hades have even put together a short video for us. Let's take a look.
Hey guys, Hell Hades here. Today I'm going to be bringing you some awesome news. The team at hellhades.com, we're going to be collaborating with Etheria Restart, and we're going to be creating guides, we're going to be doing hero tutorials and more, all the things you'd expect from the HH Gaming team. The content's going to go live in April when the game launches into beta. Etheria Restart has got tons of content already, both PvE and PvP, including live arena on launch. And when the Hell Hades team got to try the game, we knew we wanted to cover it. It's got so much packed into it. We know the community is going to love it. There's just so much depth, different builds, different characters, different formations to try. So we know you're going to need those walkthroughs from hellhades.com. So mark the date, 5th of June. That is when Etheria Restart is going to go live. Let's hyperlink the world.
Welcome back to the Direct. Next up, we're diving into even more gameplay features. Michael, earlier you mentioned the Phantom Theater, a multiplayer mode where players team up to take on challenges. Are there any other multiplayer features in the game?
Absolutely. That brings us to the Union system, which I'm excited to introduce next. In Etheria, you can create your own union and invite friends to join. In your union, you'll earn daily rewards just for signing in. Work together on weekly tasks for extra resources and shop for upgrade materials in the Union shop. Plus, with the Union Aid feature, you can request Animus prototype shards from your Union members. Collect enough shards and you can upgrade your Animus's anima level. You can also contribute meme wishes to help out your fellow Union member. In the Union's Anchor Recon Challenge, you'll team up with other members to take down 3 powerful bosses of varying difficulties. You'll need to organize a 5-player squad for these tough bosses, and you can even borrow support animus from other Union members. Each time you chip away at a boss's health, you'll earn rewards based on the damage dealt. When you finally defeat the boss, you'll get a victory chest packed with Union coins. If you want items from the Union shop, team up with your Union and take on these bosses together.
So far, Michael has introduced us to tons of Etheria's PvE content, but I'm really curious, what kind of PvP experience does the game offer?
With such a strong foundation of single-player story, deep progression systems, and a wide variety of animus for PvE, we've also put a lot of effort into creating exciting PvP content. We want to deliver a thrilling competitive experience through the Arena Realm PvP mode. That's why we've prepared several player versus player options. The Arena Realm features 3 distinct arenas. First is the Ranking Arena, where you'll use arena tickets, which you get daily, to challenge other players' defensive teams. Winning matches earns you points, but you also need a solid defensive team. If it gets defeated, you'll lose points. Climb the ranks to reach the top mythic tier, and at the end of each season, you'll earn special rewards based on your rank. Reach mythic and you'll even unlock a cool arena nameplate frame.
The first mode is all about challenging other players' defensive teams. So, does the second PvP mode involve real-time battles against other players?
You got it. The Summit Arena is a real-time RTA PvP mode where you face off against other hyperlinkers in live battles. And yes, it supports global cross-server matchmaking. In Summit Arena, once you're matched with an opponent, you'll take turns selecting Animus for your team. During this phase, neither side can pick the same character. After both sides have chosen 5 Animus, you'll get to ban one of your opponent's picks. The strategic battle begins right from the selection phase. You'll need to outthink your opponent to secure victory. Summit Arena also offers rank-up rewards, including unique avatar frames for reaching certain tiers. At the end of the season, you'll earn special rewards based on your final ranking.
Summit Arena really takes Etheria's PvP intensity to the next level. But you mentioned there are 3 different arenas. I can't even imagine what other PvP modes the dev team has in store.
The third arena is called the Fearless Arena, which features an official light esports mode. Here you can quickly match with 8 hyperlinkers to compete in a Fearless Cup event. The event runs every Saturday and Sunday, and you can participate as many times as you want during that period. 8 players compete, advancing round by round until a champion emerges. The prize, Decisive Star Emblems, can be exchanged for rewards in the arena shop, including exclusive hyperlinker outfits and Chaku skin.
It's amazing to see a mini tournament built right into the game. I can't wait to jump into the test and start battling other players online.
And that's not all. We're putting the finishing touches on a GVG mode called United Front. This mode will launch after the official release on June 5th, so stay tuned to all our social channels for more details.
In our last test, top players from around the world competed in the FCI Fusion Cup Invitational. After some intense battles, a champion was crowned, and players saw the incredible variety of team compositions and strategies that RTA gameplay offers. So, after the official launch, can we expect more exciting tournament?
Absolutely. Player feedback and the demand for competitive play have always been a major focus for us. In the future, Etheria will provide a global stage for competitive players. I'm thrilled to announce the Etheria World Summit, the ultimate global tournament for Etheria fans. Let's check out this short trailer.
Hi Hyperlinkers, I'm the Tournament Manager of Etheria. The Etheria World Summit, EWS, will officially begin following our global launch. It's a worldwide tournament open to all, where victory is the only rule, and epic rewards await those who rise to the top. Our first global invitation is about to kick off during the upcoming final test in May. All players will be eligible to register. After the official launch in June, the top 128 players will receive the official invitations to compete in the Global Invitational. Selection will be based on in-game summit arena rankings across both the final test and the post-launch period. All participants will receive rewards, with the top 3 earning cash prizes. The best player will get the chance to face a legendary player in a real-time 1v1 duel and earn a direct ticket to the EWS Grand Finals. This debut year marks the beginning of EWS global tiered tournament structure, including open qualifiers, regional finals, and ultimately the EWS Grand Finals. To deliver the most compelling competition, players will be selected based on both performance and potential. For detailed rules and upcoming schedule updates, please stay tuned to our official announcements.
Wow, how did Chaku suddenly turn into such a cool robot? I didn't expect to see one here.
I will be waiting for your challenge at the EWS.
We're gearing up to launch our first official tournament right after the game's release. Players who compete in Summit Arena during the final test and after the launch will have a chance to qualify. Make sure to follow Etheria's official community for updates, and let's see who emerges as the strongest player.
That wraps up the first part of our Etheria Direct. A huge thanks to Michael for walking us through so much of the game's content.
And thank you all for tuning in. We can't wait to welcome you to the official launch of Etheria.
Yes, Etheria officially launches on June 5th, and pre-registration is now open on all major game stores. Head over to the official Etheria website, pick your platform, and pre-register to claim some exclusive rewards. When the game goes live, you can use the redeem code on the screen to obtain Anima Prototype, so be sure to take a screenshot and save it. Additionally, during the final test phase, players can also use the redeem code to receive Anima Prototype, so don't miss out! And stick around! Up next is the second part of our preview stream, the Superlink Conference, hosted by our community manager, Chris. He'll be joined by several content creators and the Etheria director for an in-depth discussion about the game.
Now, let's hand things over to Chris, Etheria's community manager. See you later.
Goodbye!